Jim Blocky, Real Ed Aid. Today's vlog is part one of Racism and Division in America, and one does not define the other. You see, division will end when everyone reverts back to what the Founding Fathers intended for the Constitution and our nation. However, how do you end racism while continuing to endorse it? You see, racism and the division in America, today it's so vast, you might think it's irreversible. Many people do. I don't. Some also believe that these two are one in the same. I simply do not agree. While there are many similarities, the two have totally different remedies. See, the division in America is politically driven. Half of us are conservatives, traditional, real Americans, and the other half are liberals, simply waiting for us real Americans to die off. Because you see, our public school system is teaching America's children to be liberals, so that all that will be left will be the left. The conservatives, we believe people know what's best for themselves, while the liberals, they think they know it all and know what's best for everyone. And remember something, this is what happens when you are manipulated into compromising with the enemy. And a very wise man once said, "What does light have in common with the darkness?" See, our goal should not be to compromise with the darkness, whose desires are to lessen America's greatness and wait for us to die. You know, it's our duty as real Americans to restore the greatness our founders desired. And that can only happen when light continues to shine. When light shines, darkness doesn't fade, it dies. Now, all we need to do to restore our great country is simply read what our founders' intentions were with the Constitution and with the amendment, and stop manipulating the words to get the meaning that will fit your agenda. You know, Thomas Jefferson wrote, "On every question of the construction, carry ourselves back to the time when the Constitution was adopted. Recollect the spirit manifested in the debates, and instead of trying what meaning may be squeezed out of the text or invented against it, conform to the probable one in which it was passed." Liberals love to manipulate the facts to get the meaning they want. And that's what's happening in America. Now, racism, unlike division, it's not totally driven by politics. It's more driven, by the media and the black leaders. With racism, you have to consistently remind people of their race. We'll get into that in my next vlog. Jim Blocky, Real Ed Aid.